Hello everyone, I'm the Soloist and welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. It's been a while. Fuck. I don't remember how to play this. Howdy Kingsley, welcome. There's so many people that have to fucking talk to me. God damn it, I forgot about voices. Whoa, Fire Emblem dog. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah. After pushing it back a week, because it was meant to be this last week. Which, I think it was the right choice to let God of War have some more time after intercutting it with Resident Evil 6 so much.
Have a moment?
We already know what Geralt's mercenaries are capable of. We may have superior numbers, but they could still claim victory over us. That said, Hevring territory is a key strategic location. We cannot simply bypass it. We spoke earlier with Rodrigue and the others about prioritizing the defeat of the Imperial commander. Therefore, I propose we leave the base in Rodrigue's care and strike at the heart of the Imperial forces ourselves. What are your thoughts?
Absolutely.
It sounds solid enough, though I doubt it'll be a walk in the park. True. Geralt's mercenaries will likely see to that. Fortunately, we have battle-hardened veterans like Seteth and Rodrigue on our side.
I wonder.
I need not come to a conclusion on my own. I'll solicit more opinions before making my decision. Oh, thanks, Dimitri. Time to do this 20 times. How was the back half of the last God of War stream? I may have conked out. Oh, the game ended. You were there for that part. The back half was fine. We learned that, in the land of the giants, they had called Atreus Loki. So it is predicted that he is the Loki of their pantheon. That is who he will grow up to be, which is fascinating. Oh, why is this big man talking to this twink? Hey, Dudu, just out of curiosity, what's that in your hand? It is the pen His Majesty broke during the War Council. I am Dudu. Yeah, things got pretty heated when with everyone talking over each other. It must have been hard on His Majesty as well, considering how easily and often he breaks pens. Indeed, he was terribly despondent when he saw it break this time.
Let's see.
Maybe we can figure out a way to keep him from accidentally breaking them. Like, what if we gave the pen a name? He's less likely to break something he's attached to. Oh, Shez, you beautiful idiot. That might actually work. I'll have to run it by His Majesty next time. His strength really comes in handy on the battlefield. I actually used to be jealous of it.
Oh no.
But now I understand the burden it brings. I'm sure there are people who are afraid of him too.
Well,
Yes, unfortunately, more than a few consider him to be some kind of monster. Thanks for that, Dudu. What a closing line. I think I was still conscious as it was starting to end, and I wasn't sure if I was just thinking it would end soon or if it was actually ending. LOL. No, it was actually ending. It was like legitimately we were getting to the end. I was pretty proud of that. If I'm not mistaken, we should be getting closer to my home. Or maybe not. I've been holed up so much I don't know where we are anymore. God damn it, Bernadetta. Lie a little. We might be. I'm not really familiar with the southern part of the Empire.
Well,
I hope I'm wrong. Oh, I just remembered. My father should be at Garreg Mach anyway. Well, I'll be happy as long as I don't have to see him. Damn dog. You're literally hiding in a disgruntled shack and you don't want to see your father? What the hell did he do to you? Ah, nice. Yeah, no, it was a pretty solid ending, I'd say. I did enjoy that, and I'm real excited for not soon to get to Ragnarok. Hopefully within a reasonable amount of time. Because I know I did put off... What game did I put off? I put off Doom Eternal to play God of War, and I still haven't gotten Doom Eternal, and now they've announced Doom the Dark Ages, and I'm just like, well, fuck. I'm always gonna be behind. I will be overseeing our main base's defense per our discussion with His Majesty. Which means I won't be able to accompany all of you. Do try to not slow His Majesty down, Felix. Please, me? Slow him down? I'm a fucking emo. I move fast as shit. I'll be the one dragging him to the enemy's door. Haha. I'm certain His Majesty would find that most reassuring. I look forward to seeing what you will accomplish, Felix. Ew, stop calling him by his first name. You're the one who needs to keep his ego in check. Try not to embarrass yourself, old man. Felix, calm the fuck down. Better not embarrass yourself, old man. Yes.
Got a second?
I don't get it. Why do Gerald's mercenaries keep siding with the Empire when they're losing? At this rate, the only things the Imperial Army can offer them are losing battles and table scraps, right?
Let's see.
Maybe they want to steer clear of the kingdom for some reason? Actually, didn't their captain used to head the Knights of Syros back in the day? So it could have less to do with the kingdom or alliance and more to do with avoiding the church.
So the story is...
The best case scenario in my book is turning our enemies into allies. Considering all the battles we have ahead of us, I'd like to avoid whatever unnecessary casualties we can. Oh, fuck. Please, more of you be in pairs. It'd be really nice, but they're not. I'm so relieved we didn't have to take Constance's life. She's a dear friend of mine from back when I lived in the Empire. It pains me that we're forcing her to betray them, but I also get so much joy out of fighting alongside her. It's selfish of me, I know. Mercedes, you might get that Merc whistle, which I promise is not an innuendo. Real item in the game. There have been so many people fleeing the Empire lately. Of course, I want to help those in need, and it's good if some of them end up joining our army. But I'm worried we wouldn't notice if one of them happened to be a spy. Oh, I didn't know there were going to be more... I don't know if you're talking about Doom. I presume you're talking about Doom when you're talking about... Yeah, it was recent. Past couple of weeks. They threw out the trailer about Doom the Dark Ages. It looks pretty dope. I won't lie. They gave that man a shield, a chainsaw shield, and then also a mulcher gun. Like its ammunition is skulls that it mulches into bits that it fires out at the enemy. It's cool as fuck. Good point. I should probably take a look around for anyone suspicious at the very least. I'll keep my eyes peeled too. I'm sure it'll be fine, but it can't hurt to be careful.
Let's give it our all.
After all, we can't afford to lose this battle. There's no room for error. She makes a good point. I didn't even think about that, taking all these fuckers in.
Yes? Oh, right.
The land in this region is so fertile, and the climate differs greatly from the kingdoms. It's hard to describe my feelings looking at this landscape after all I've seen in Galatia. I can also understand why the people of Sreng are trying to seize our lands in Fargus. But I mustn't let envy cloud my vision. Instead, I'll focus on what I can do for my home. Well, you're one of these new guys, aren't you? I thought I would be taken prisoner, but instead I'm being treated as a general. What are they thinking? It'll be such a pain if they expect me to persuade the Imperial forces on this coming front.
Let's see.
I don't know what they've got planned, but either way, they
This is
clearly value you.
unfortunate.
In that case, I suppose I should thank whoever holds me in such irritatingly high esteem. God, look at the collar on that guy. He's absolutely emo to the max. Oopsie daisy, I hit my mic. I really just... There's still so many people. We fought so many familiar faces in the last battle. So many old friends. Professor Manuela, Professor Hanneman, Moni, Lynn, Connie. I'm glad some of them listened to reason and joined us. But there were so many who couldn't be spared. Perhaps I should have died with them. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, I don't know.
I get what you're trying to say, but it's up to us to make sure their sacrifices lead to a peaceful future. You have to survive so that you can save more lives moving forward. I hope you're right. Maybe someday I'll see it that way too. The length of that emo that you have typed over there is really funny. Oh, okay. Emo Supreme coming up. She's clearly praying. Stay silent. Oh, Shez. Have you come to pray as well? Everyone has their own reasons for fighting. It's not even about good or evil most of the time. So at the very least, I want to pray for those who have lost their lives. May they rest in peace. Oh, goddess. God, emo-ass woman.
Excuse me. We must speak.
I went visiting to where my father died. But, of course, there was nothing to be seen. Almost no one in Fodlan remembers. This is good in its own way, I think.
Meh.
Good in its own way, huh? You might just be right. Yes, there is sadness, but everyone is overcoming it.
Good day.
Oh, Captain Hoity-Toity. The Alliance forces have entered Imperial territory, but the wariness of the infamous Count Bergliez has them at a stalemate. Or at least that is how it appears. In reality, it is a pretext to draw the attention of the Imperial forces on the Eastern Front. It is another one of that Blackguard Claude's foolhardy schemes, but it is more than serving its purpose. At least for the time being, the Imperial Army cannot devote any forces to the West. Our victory is all but assured. I didn't even say anything in that conversation. It was just me listening to him talk. That's really funny.
Got a minute?
I know we're trying to end the war as quick as possible, but barging into someone else's homeland and trashing the place just doesn't feel right. Yeah, I hear you. It's easier to feel good about it when I think about who we're fighting to protect. That's true. I just can't help but think about how after all this is done, I'm gonna take over the inn and live a carefree life. I won't have to hurt anybody as an innkeeper. Dog, you were built to hurt people. No offense. No offense to your dreams.
So,
The Western Empire bore almost no trace of the previous war. But this current conflict has damaged the towns and cities of the area yet again. They were destroyed and rebuilt, only to be destroyed again. It seems like such a foolish cycle, but maybe that's the only way humans can move forward. Oh, haha. I'm rambling again, aren't I? I accidentally exited out of the conversation screen. Don't tell him who to be, damn. No, I'll do what I want. Hey boss, long time no see. though you probably don't remember me, huh? Oh, come now. How could I forget? We lived together in Abyss. It's been a while. How's your sister doing? Great. She's working for the Kingdom Army now, and even has a baby on the way. Well, you don't say. I'm glad to hear it. I suppose even in these times of war and death, there are still moments of joy. I got just listening to that. That was it. That was the whole sentence. Glad I got to move and listen to that. During my Pride Month.
Got a minute?
So I got this old buddy, right? His name's Holst. Okay. The guy can rip demons to shreds in his sleep, and he doesn't even have a crest. Man's a force of nature. But Dimitri's pretty strong too, isn't he? I wonder who would win in a fight. Well, I'll just have to take a crack at him first. If he can't beat me, then Holst will wipe the floor with him for sure. But he was like, man, I want to see this guy get beat up by my friend. Oh, this is one of those new ones, isn't it? Damn. Why is she built weird? Why was she built so small visually compared to my guy?
It's all hopeless.
The fact that I alone survived must mean the goddess has yet more trials for me. Is there no way to escape this ceaseless torment? Oh, fuck it, yay. Death is the only escape? That's real dark. Survival. The only way to get through this is to focus on staying alive. That's what's helped me, at least. In other words, there is no escape. You see no respite even for yourself. Okay, alright. What's with all these fucking magic girls being emo as fuck? Does magic just do that? Does it make you sad? I didn't notice how small she looked until you pointed it out, but you're right. Yeah, no, she looked really small. Like, she was the same height as Shez, but she just... Something about her character model felt, like, downsized.
Truth.
His Majesty has asked for my counsel regarding strategic matters more often as of late. He is already an excellent leader, especially for one so young. I'm happy to advise him whether he needs it or not. Tell him he's still young, too. His Majesty's young, huh? You don't exactly appear long in the tooth either,
so?
you know? It is true the years have been kind to me, though I have studied the records of the saints for quite some time. Saint Sickle, in particular, was known as a tactical genius and played a key role in many historic victories. He also penned a book on military strategy. I recommend reading it, should the opportunity arise. Seteth is not getting my Merc whistle. I love him greatly, but he's not getting my whistle. Which is weird because in my mind... I enjoy that you spelled Chez with a C instead of with the S. Shez is his name. Chez. Shez feels average size compared to the other characters I've seen, so she's just hella tiny then. Yeah, which is crazy because you have someone like Flayn, and even Flayn didn't feel like small in the same way that she felt small, even though Flayn is small.
Do you have a moment?
It may be imprudent at a time like this, but since we've traveled this far west, I would very much like to visit the coast to the north of here. Are you familiar with the Rhodes coast? It is just north of Lake Tutates. Truthfully, I haven't. I don't think I've heard of it, but our next objective is to the south. There's no time for a trip up north.
Goodness.
Well, you certainly do not mince words. It is a place very near and dear to my heart, you know. But you are right, it is rather far. Perhaps I will visit once the war has ended. Damn, I didn't mean to make her sad. I haven't read the name in a long time, don't come at me. I'm only gonna come at you because it's on the screen every time he talks.
Come to think of it,
You know, it's been a while since I've seen Lady Rhea. We exchange letters regularly, but I still worry about her. This business with the Western Church has probably piled even more on her plate. I hope she's not taking on more than she can handle. There's something that felt disproportionate about Constance. Like she was Shez's height but tiny, and Flayn is just tiny altogether. Yeah, like Flayn is short because she is quote unquote younger. Although we, the player and everyone witnessing, is aware of that. Aware that that's just incorrect. She is not actually young. But yeah, something about her just was incorrectly proportioned. And I don't know how to put my finger on it. I'm watching this from my phone. Game text comes up super small. Okay, that's fair. Can't even argue that one. That's fair. Where's the archer? Ugh. A lot of people are getting fired up now that we've pushed the Empire back this far. They're saying Garreg Mach's as good as ours, but I'm not so sure.
Let's see.
Garreg Mach sits on one of the most strategic locations in Fodlan. It's not your average stronghold. Yeah, but if that's what the higher-ups in the church are aiming for, then Rhea will have no choice but to move. The Cardinals and the others are still alive, after all. It's fair, it's fair. Phone screens are small. Okay, last but not least. Oh?
Huh?
What's the matter, Arval? You look real worried.
In truth,
I'm feeling agitated, but I don't know why. Hey, that's the whole conversation? Okay. Kitchen master.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Yeah, let's make this vegetable pasta salad. Let's like who all is down here. Seteth, who I have a perfect A with. Well, I can probably finish out the one with Ash. And the irony is that there's people that have like the cross interactions that they can raise, but they're like filled with me, and that doesn't really make sense. Okay, this is a good one, because that should fill Ash's thing with her as well.
Solid, solid.
Oh, thanks. Did you know this was one of my favorites?
Oh, yes. This is definitely one of the foods I love.
Nice.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Good old meat skewers. Skewers of meat. If I take Shamir and Balthus, will this increase their friendship too? Because that would just be funny. Solid, solid. Oh shit.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Someone knows my weakness. Thanks.
Hey, my favorite. You sure know how to brighten a guy's day.
Hey man, anything for the leather daddy and the fucking dommy mommy over there, dude. Y'all know the best. Goth bitches love them some meat.
whenever you're hungry.
God, witches love them some meat, he said.
Hunger is the
You
true
must live
enemy.
forever with that sense in the world, he was. Those are such interesting things that I just had to hear. Yeah. Yeah, you had to hear them. I'll cook for these little witches.
Solid, solid.
You've prepared exactly what I desire to eat. I'm glad that you've been paying attention.
I'm surprised you know what I like. Thank you. This is wonderful.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
This should be the last one I need for like for some of that good, you know? I don't know why I said it like that. Make the men some meat. Make the men some meat. Man meat.
Solid,
Cannibalism.
solid.
I admire your restraint, Your Majesty, but there's no need for it. You should eat more.
You have a point. It wouldn't hurt to have a little more to mark this special meal, I suppose.
Come back whenever you're
Nice.
hungry.
Damn, no one had conversations. Hold on, I must check that I
Hunger
did
is
get
the
all
true
of the
enemy.
effects I could possibly get from cooking.
Come back
I
whenever
just have
you're
exactly
hungry.
one effect not in play. That's fine. I'm gonna use the rest of
Care to
these
make
with the
yourself
chore
useful?
lady. With the Doi. That's why I'm here. I'm gonna do this one and manage the pantry.
Counting on you both.
Bear witness to my true power.
I will see it done speedily.
Nice.
We all must do our fair share. Needless to say, that is the only logical course of action. Excuse me, are you even listening?
No.
Sorry, I got distracted and missed the last part. Something about your plan to restore House Nouvelle?
That was where the conversation started. Clearly, you have not listened to a single word I've said. Creating new magic, charting unknown sorcery waters. Therein lies the means to make my dream a reality. To that end, I have decided that you will make a most fitting test subject for my research.
No thanks.
What reason could you possibly have to refuse? Do you not want the honor of helping House Nouvelle regain its former glory?
I don't mind lending a hand, but I'm not so keen on being a test subject. You don't even know what'll happen. Wouldn't it make sense to experiment on yourself first?
Huh. A rather astute deduction for one such as yourself.
The hell does that mean,
there is
Constance?
one critical flaw in your reasoning. Were I to do as you propose, I would be unable to properly observe the results with my own eyes.
Well then, you'll just have to be patient until someone volunteers. We'd have a big problem on our hands if something happened to me before the next battle, right? Actually, that probably goes for everyone.
I suppose you are correct. But then, my research has reached an impasse.
I guess so. Okay, how about this? Since we're at war, why not try and distinguish yourself in battle? You could still conduct your research at the same time. Combat's more my wheelhouse anyway. In fact, we could even start right now with some training. What do you say?
I respectfully decline. While I am not entirely opposed to the idea of military prestige, I am unable to accompany you at this time. Training at night will surely suffice.
At night? But you won't have enough time if you don't train during the day. You're not planning on pulling all-nighters, are you?
Oh, please! I am not that foolish. I simply do not wish to train at this very moment.
Now she doesn't look so small. Yeah, you're right. Right now she looks the correct size. Persuade her with logic. Encourage her. Leave her be. I'll encourage her.
Are
That
you
sounds
sure?
reasonable.
I'm not trying to force you, but there's no time like the present. This is your dream we're talking about after all. Are you just gonna give up on it?
I appreciate the encouragement, but there are extenuating circumstances at play. Nevertheless, I shall succeed in all my endeavors, be they magical or military, and I shall do it all in my own way.
What were the extenuating circumstances? I'm kind of curious. Oh, interesting. Okay, independent queen.
At last, we come face to face.
Constance, is something...
Listen here, there's no need to dance around me, for I bear you no ill will.
I am having confusion. What are you speaking of?
I speak of the bad blood between Brigid and the Empire, of course.
Ah, the war. I am having my own feelings about.
Surely you are aware that it was your father who invaded the lands of House Nouvelle, which I once called home. It was his aggressions which cost me my family, my friends, my land, everything. However, your father and many of your countrymen paid for this in the coin of their own lives. Furthermore, neither you nor I took part in that foolish conflict. Therefore, there is no merit to our dredging up the past. We need not be at each other's throats. Have I made myself clear? Good. Now farewell.
Fucking weirdo.
Constance has a personality of much color. I was not given a chance to give her my reply. I cannot be leaving things like this. I must be telling her that I have understanding. Constance? I am wanting to talk to you about what you were saying before.
Greetings, Petra. I fear I caused you undue distress. Please accept my humblest apologies for the offense. One from my meager and reduced circumstances has no right to insult a woman of your royal standing.
What the fuck is happening?
As galling as this must be after the fact, I humbly beg your forgiveness.
You can have my forgiveness, although I was not taking any offense.
Oh, what overflowing kindness. Truly your mercy is too good for a wretch such as I. But I should not expect aught else from one capable of ruling an entire people. You are a mighty boulder, and I, but a pebble by the wayside.
Let me speak, Constance, please. I am knowing that our relationship is complicated. I think about this every day. It is filling my heart with pain and confusion. But you had the braveness to say what I could not.
Stop, I beg you. You will crush my sad and pathetic frame under the weight of such undeserved compliments. I think it best if I keep my own counsel from now on. Pray pay my ramblings no mind. Oh my, now I have been so presumptuous as to tell you what to do. Please excuse me while I go crawl under a rock.
I am not understanding what happened here. Which Constance should I be believing?
Doc, I've never felt so confused.
Care to make yourself useful?
Which one was that? Okay, that was organized documents. I'm gonna manage the pantry now. I wish I understood what I just witnessed.
Counting on you both.
If I can be of any assistance, please let me know.
All right, let's give it our best.
Hell yeah.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Petra is the one that was saying a while back that she wanted to learn to speak whatever language they're all technically speaking better. Yes. That is that character.
Counting on you both.
Sure, I'll help.
I am confident you'll be impressed with my efforts.
We all must do our fair share.
Time to work you into shape. think I'm getting the hang of this.
Damn.
Use this.
Oh. I asked because the way they have her speaking now is similar to how a lot of people learning a new language, I think mostly English, in real life speak, which I think is a cool thing they took time to do. Like, in that she's like, I am not knowing, which is how a lot of languages structure their sentences rather than English, I don't know. Ooh, okay, that's fascinating. I didn't even process that out, but to be fair, I grew up with that as my native tongue and have fumbled in trying to learn other languages. Oh, new parallel battle. Constance is ready to test out a revolutionary new spell in the dead of night, as is her wont. As is her wont. Won't? It's not won't. That's not an apostrophe. But tonight, the intrepid young mage is in for more than she bargained for. Well, hold on. That has enemies at level 44. I would like to make sure that I'm actually capable of fighting them. Oh, training instructor.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
It's like, are those women level 44? Jesus Christ, no they're not.
Can't wait to
we're
see
just
how
gonna roll
you
with the
do.
punches. I don't really have enough money for that. I just noticed that and I thought it was really interesting to share. It is pretty fascinating for them to do that. I kind of respect it.
You wanted to see me, Constance? Oh, and hey, Annette. Hey, Mercedes.
You, my friend, are late.
Mercedes.
And after I specifically told you to hurry, too. For shame, I say.
Choose
Okay,
indignance.
let's all take a step back here. It's not like you were standing around for hours. Plus, you're the one who waited until the dead of night to ask for me. You've got to at least give me some time to get ready before you start grumbling, yeah?
Pitiful! If this is the limit of your preparations, we should best ready ourselves to be slaughtered in our tents during a surprise enemy raid!
Not really the same thing, but okay.
Well, now that I'm here, can someone tell me what all this urgency is actually about?
I desire
I knew
your
it was
assistance
been happening, I
in
just
testing
forgot.
a new
That's
bit
fair.
of magic I've
The
developed.
way that they say Mercedes is awful.
I've been working tirelessly on it these past 2 years, and last night, I finally had a breakthrough. This is a magic to surpass all others, one with nearly unlimited power and range. 'Tis a magic that will revolutionize the very world, and tonight marks its debut.
And since I'm not certain she's going to get around to this part, her magic requires a very rare gemstone. Thankfully, Constance got her hands on one yesterday, which is why she's ready to test it now.
It was originally just going to be the 3 of us, but then we figured having a little muscle around might not be the worst idea in the world. So naturally, we thought of you.
Makes sense. Sure, I'm in.
Wonderful. Well then, let's be off.
All right, the materials are all ready, so we can start the test anytime.
Yes! Finally, all is in order! Permit me to introduce you to the ultimate magic! That ruined castle in the distance should make for an excellent target.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Yeah, fire! Do it, Constance!
Hey, slow down! There could be people living in there, so we can't just... Huh?
Help! Someone, help!
That voice came from the castle. You didn't cast your spell yet, right?
No, not yet. Which means that voice is...
Please, help! They captured everyone in the village!
Shut up and move your feet. Ain't no one gonna hear you all the way out here anyway.
Bandits. And they're headed right for the castle.
There's no time to go back and get reinforcements. We'll have to take them on ourselves.
You're right. We have to help those poor people.
Just when my experiment was so close to fruition. Still, I could never forgive myself if I abandoned people in need. Let us be off with all haste!
For some reason, Constance's speak pattern and inflection remind me of a Danganronpa character. That's haunting. Absolutely upsetting to the soul. Do you know which one, or just Danganronpa in general?
Leave everything to me.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Just do as I planned. I shall take it from here.
Let me at him.
Let this den of fell kidnappers.
I can't place which one. That's fair.
People are being held captive in here, and we have to rescue them.
You're right. We can't just abandon them, no matter how scary it might be.
The time has come for my new spell to be unleashed.
And we're sure the people we're trying to rescue won't get caught up in it, right?
Let's start the attack.
It wasn't that long ago technically, but it feels like it's been years.
I'm getting stronger.
It's just because having to think about any of the characters in that game reminds me that they're so stupid.
It's not over.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot, shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Just do it. I shall take it from here.
God, they were all really stupid. Yeah, they were. My interactions with that first game are what are really driving me away from wanting to play the second one. Like, it really dawns on me that I own all three of those games, and I kind of don't want to.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I shall take it from here. Here I go.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Which is also because, like, I want to. I would like more than nothing to, like, finish out the entire, like, Danganronpa game franchise. But I can't fathom having to deal with more of those characters.
You're on a roll now. Let's keep
I'll give it 1000%. Leave everything to me. Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Is it time yet? Can I use my new spell now? Why, oh why won't you let me use my new spell?
Well, I don't see any villagers around, so sure, knock yourself out.
It's not over.
Behold my magnificent new spell, and drink deep of its power! Did you see? What power! What grace! All has been reduced to rubble in a stroke!
Our base! What happened to our beautiful base?
Constance, that was amazing. I think we're gonna win this thing in no time.
Whoa! I don't know what kind of magic that was. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I could never. Yeah. There's just certain aspects of a lot of some of the more recent sets of games that I've been playing that kind of keeps me from wanting to go back to them pretty much. It's sort of the same way that I felt
I'll give it 1000%.
with Devil May Cry. I haven't wanted to go back to that since playing the first game, but I really I want to finish out those games. I own all 5. Like, I know it's going to be a fun time, but I also just can't really stand a lot of the play style to early Devil May Cry.
Take a breather. The ultimate magic. It is perfect in every way.
I wonder what principles her magic is based on. We might be able to make it even more powerful with a couple of tweaks. Constance, Annie, let's please try to focus on the battle in front of us for the time being.
Now's our chance to give him the slip.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot. I'll give it 1000. Leave everything to me.
Which is really funny because, at least in the world of Devil May Cry, that's because it's just, what is that thing called? It's got tank controls and fixed camera angles since it's Capcom in the era of making Resident Evil games, like the early ones, so it makes a lot of sense.
We can do as many assignments as you like later. Right now, we have a battle to finish.
Out of the way!
Not a problem.
Yeah, the era of tank controls is really, ooh.
I've got this.
Let's get. Allow me. I have to try. There.
Tremble before me. Cower like the whipped curs you are. My magic cannot be stopped.
Shall we?
I will also admit that is part of the reason as to why, even though in my possession has been OG Resident Evil for so long, why I just haven't gotten around to playing it. It's because I really have to get over the mental block barrier that is tank controls.
Leave everything to me. It's a net time.
Fine here.
I'm not gonna lose.
Get back!
I think that will use this.
I'm not falter.
Gotcha!
It's not over. It's not over.
Just do as I shall take it from here.
I'll give it 1000%. Leave everything to me.
I've got this. My turn.
But don't worry, I will get around to playing OG Resident Evil 1, and also probably eventually to just the Jill side of Resident Evil 1 Remake.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
It's not over.
I really hope that the current remakes that they're working on are indeed Zero and Code Veronica. I would love to play both of those games in like a graphically updated, easier to play fashion. It would be super cool. We'll see what Capcom will bestow upon us. Yeah, just gotta wait it out.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
I shall take it from here. Here I go.
This stronghold will fall.
I'm gonna hold out my hope, Capcom. I'm holding out my hope.
Very much glad she's on our side now. We've made our way quite deep inside their base. The villagers must be around here somewhere.
We're under attack. How did they find us?
Now be gone! Success! We found where they're imprisoning the villagers.
Less cackling and more dealing with all of those guards, please. Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Just do as I planned. I shall take it from here.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'll give it 1000%. Leave everything to me. Let me at him.
This will take but a moment with me here.
problem. I've got this. This stronghold will fall!
Done. Is any... I'll use this to protect my friends. Anyone hurt? We're fine, but please help the others.
Just do as I planned. I shall take it from here. Just do as I planned. I shall take it from here.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me. I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me.
I've got this. Take a breather.
This will take but a moment with me here.
Here it comes! You're done!
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything. You need to move fast. Attack! Is that everyone? Thank the goddess we were able to save them.
We need to get these people out of here. I can't use my magic with them around.
Follow us. We're getting out of here.
Because of course.
Shall we? I'll provide assistance.
Just do as I planned. I shall provide support.
I'll give it 1,000%. I'll back you up. We must ensure these people don't get caught up in Constance's magic.
And where do you ladies think you're going with our prisoners?
Oh no! We're cut off!
Leave all to me! Get the villagers to safety while I show these ruffians the power of my new and brilliant spell!
Just don't hit any civilians, all right?
Behold, my ultimate, multifaceted, multifarious, magical menagerie! I feel drained. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Let's give it a shot. Allow me.
Nice.
I can't stop now.
Leave everything. It's a net time.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me. Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I shall take it from here. A fine choice. Merely a precaution. No! I'm losing control of the spell! Oh, this is a disaster! Look out, everyone!
Constance!
No!
I'm getting pulled in!
We need to move fast. Attack!
Best to be safe!
Not a problem. I've got this.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Just do as I planned. I shall take it from here.
Leave everything. Let me at him.
Constance, stop! You're gonna kill everybody!
It was close, but I managed to stop it. Gotcha! This will take but a moment with me here.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
This stronghold will fall!
It's not over.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me.
Here I grovel at my feet. Beg forgiveness. Just do as I planned. I shall take it from here.
Let's get. I can go.
Just wait. Not bad.
Wow.
Wonderful! Now we can escape.
Then let's get out of here. Which way was the exit again?
I have to try. There!
See? That wasn't so bad.
We were out there a long time. I think the sun is going to be up soon.
I won't let myself stop here.
I'll be able to help even more now.
No! How'd this happen?
Quite the stroke of ill luck for you that we happened upon your vile and wicked deeds.
Don't get too worked up, Constance. You must be tired from all that spell casting, no?
You want a snack? I brought plenty just in case.
Oh, my dear Mercedes and Annette. I so appreciate your concern for my well-being. As you well
You know, when
the
she
three
gets
of us
all
never got a
laughy,
chance to
she
study
reminds
together
me
at
of
the School
Genocide
Sorcery.
Joe.
But if we had, I like to think it would have gone just like this.
So you three went to the same school in Ferdiad?
We did indeed, although Constance was a year ahead of us.
Anyway, I'm glad we got to see your new magic up close, Constance. What a treat.
But we're not finished yet, Annette. I still have need of your assistance. Your creative mind will be indispensable for putting the finishing touches on my magic.
Please don't put it all on Annie. I'd be glad to help too.
Truly? Oh, but this fills me with joy!
Seems like at least this phase of the test run worked out in the end, yeah?
Yes, I was able to pinpoint the spell's current shortcomings, which means it was an extremely fruitful endeavor indeed.
Shortcomings? Your magic was incredible. We'd be dead in a ditch right now if not for you.
Perhaps, although if there is one thing everyone knows, it's that I am never satisfied. And once I get my hands on another gemstone, the next step is to increase its precision and... Oh dear.
Oh no, is it that time already?
The sun's coming up. We have to get Constance into the shade at once.
What?
Oh, there's no need to waste your energies on a sad little thing such as myself. I'm just happy you deigned to humor this crude experiment of mine. Alas, I can but offer my humble service as payment. If there are any menial or demeaning tasks that you need performed, you have but to ask.
Too late.
So this is why she wanted to do it at night.
Yes, It's as if she becomes a completely different person depending on the lighting. But either way, Constance is always a dear friend to me.
Yeah, it was sort of confusing at first, but I've really grown to like this flavor of Constance.
Your kind words are far more than I deserve.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. And the only thing that's gonna help is a nice, cozy bed.
Good idea. Let's rest up today and get right back at it tomorrow.
Okay. I'm gonna be real. I had a very long day yesterday. And then again a long day today. With a lot of cleaning and prepping for the long week ahead. I work the next 6 days. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and call it there. Because my body is kind of crying out for sleep. So thank you guys so much for joining me. For our first Fire Emblem Warriors stream in a while. It's been a hot minute, but it's nice to be back. If you enjoyed, make sure to check out everything that's backlogged on YouTube, as well as giving me a follow over here on Twitch, because if you do, you'll be able to turn on your notifications and get notified every time I go live, because my schedule is so wacky. It is not consistent in any fashion. So again, thank you all so much. I've been the Soloist, and I will see all of you when I see ya. Bye-bye now.